Hey, what's going on, everybody? Thanks for tuning in. This is a quick update on Bitcoin. We've seen some really explosive action over the last few days and weeks. I know before, when we last looked at Bitcoin, we were talking about this descending trend line and this ascending trend line that we'd actually managed to sort of pop back into. Um, if we look at it here, we had this larger consolidation formation. Obviously, we had the bullish breakout. We had a bit of a retest, and right now things are starting to look really positive and healthy for Bitcoin. I just really wanted to give a bit of a view on where I believe the price is going over the next month and a half, and then also comment on what I think is probably the best opportunity right now in terms of today, in terms of crypto investment. So yeah, let's start with our Bitcoin analysis. Obviously, we saw the capitulation in March due to the liquidity coronavirus crisis. Bit of a black swan event. I don't think we would have probably got this low if not for coronavirus. I think we probably would have held this ascending trend line, but we came down. We managed to then recapture this trend line, which we then never broke since then. And then obviously we saw the consolidation, the breakout consolidation. We came back down, retasted the sort of 10k level, and ever since then we've been off to the races. So what I just wanted to do is kind of say or give my view on where Bitcoin is likely to be over the next couple of months. If we look at this consolidation here, pretty much from around the low 8Ks up to just over 10K, it was around about a 25% range or about $2,000 range. If we do something similar here, and we're just looking at the size of the range here, we had about 25%. And this time, because obviously the sort of dollar worth of Bitcoin's gone up, is about 2,500 range. I personally feel what we are likely to see here is something similar starting to emerge. So I've got this resistance here at just above 16. I don't know if we've topped now or if we might try and push and extend a little bit higher. And I think it's quite clear that if we do come down, we have some support down here between the mid 13,000s up to 14,000. So let's say, for example, we do come back and we do retest. I'm just quickly going to delete these because they're not overly helpful. Then what we are probably going to see is support coming in just below 14k. And if we look at, say, a 25% range for the price, which would be now $3,500, we can see that takes us to the low 17s. So I personally see Bitcoin going as high as about 17,500, maybe 17, maybe 16 and a half. But I then expect there to be a 2,500 to 3,000 range down to around about sort of 13 and a half, 14k. And to be honest, I expect that price will probably sit within this range over the next couple of months, and then eventually probably getting up to around the 20k mark, say sort of March or April time, possibly even sooner, possibly sort of around about February. If we take the time that we spent in the consolidation zones here, then we can see it's about sort of, call it about 90 days, and again here can call it between 80 and 90 days. So if let's just hypothetically say that we top at 17k in a few days time, If we then extend this to around about 90 days, then that would give us around about February time to make another leg up. So I think this is very much plausible and definitely possible of occurring. So I'd personally be targeting a move to a 20k Bitcoin price sometime in February or March of next year. So that kind of leaves the question up until then, what's Bitcoin going to do? Well, like I say, I think Bitcoin will range probably between 17 and 14k there or thereabouts. I also wanted to show you what I have noticed on the Bitcoin dominance chart. So if we look at Bitcoin dominance, if we just take it to a weekly, then we can see that we're kind of in this descending channel, and we've actually come down to the bottom of this channel, and then we've pushed up to the top of the channel where we're starting to meet resistance. So personally, what I'm looking to see is, as Bitcoin goes sideways, I'm expecting to see altcoins start to pick up as money starts to then flow from Bitcoin into alts, and we are starting to see this already. You see quite a lot of green down here in some of the altcoins that I'm following. I think the Ethereum Bitcoin is starting to recover. This is starting to look very interesting. Now we've got above this 420 level in Ethereum USD. We're setting our sights on a break above 500 for Ethereum. And similarly on Link, where is Link? That's Litecoin. We're at quite a key level here where if we can take out $13.50, then we should have a clear pathway up to about 16, and then we can go and test our all-time highs in the Link dollar value. And obviously Bitcoin, we're starting to now show signs of strength. If we can get above this 85s level, then I think with Bitcoin, sorry, with Link breaking 13.5, we should have the momentum to start to recapture a lot of this ground lost on the BTC pair. So that was it. I just really wanted to give my views on the current state of the market. I do think, due to what's happening with the Bitcoin dominance, altcoins are looking rather attractive at these levels. As far as Bitcoin goes, I would be looking to probably accumulate Bitcoin back down towards the 14k zone. So just it's more of a wait and see really when it comes to Bitcoin. But with the dominance, certainly if we fall below this 6450 level, as you can see, what happened when this last happened, we saw quite extreme moves. Obviously, the first one didn't last, but the last time we saw this over the summer, we really got an accelerated move to the downside. So it could be that we bounce around and consolidate for a bit, but certainly if Ethereum starts to take out its dollar yearly high, and then we get a similar move in Link, then I would definitely expect altcoins to go on an extended run. So I think both Ethereum, Link, and some of the altcoins are looking like great opportunities. Not investment advice, but these are the current opportunities that I'm personally looking at. So that was it. Thanks for watching, and I'll do probably more of a detailed update into some of my altcoin picks soon.